Hey guys, welcome back to Dania. Uh, Today I'm finishing up the Lego Main Street shop, which I started on the previous Dania episode. I did say that I moved it, and I'm also doing that here in the start of the video. I kind of thought that I wanted the police station to be open, as I said, and maybe have some stuff inside so people can look into it there when they walk on the main street, and also have this little shop in the police station so it's kind of getting interactive with the guests. I did say that I wanted to make one or maybe two more of these main street buildings, which I've looked at some more pictures of the main street buildings that I wanted to make, and I think I can manage to make one or two more, um, just in the same style, sort of. Not It's not gonna be super different, because I kind of just want to have the same style and not go too crazy, and also the Lego area is tanking heavily now. Um, so you might not see it as much in the speed build, but it is really tanking. And I also maybe I did found some more sinners. When I made the main street back in episode 2 or 3, uh, I didn't think about the windows I used, and you also have seen me using the spooky wall set, which I totally removed now and replaced with the Victorian tile roof instead for the main street path. And I can feel that the frame rate has become better, but when I replaced it, I also added tons more stuff to the park, so it kind of equals it up a little bit. Um, but yeah, the windows I used in the Main Street buildings are the ones with the billboards in. So I have a hunch that these might be the one causing my frame dropping this crazy when I look at the Main Street, because I really can't see what else it should be now. And I really think that that spooky pack, it's the first big DLC they put out, right? And I think it has so much polygons, like so many of the pieces in that pack has so many polygons. So I would suggest use them carefully, and not like me, because I think that if I have used normal windows maybe, or just custom ones with a lit sign behind, some of it would not possibly have tanking this much. And the reason why I used those windows was because I wanted them to lit at the night, so it gave this nice atmosphere. So I'm thinking about going in and yeah, just remove all the billboard windows that aren't really useful, and then just maybe have some on the top, where the roof are, because I have, as I said, a hunch that it is that, and because there's nothing else when I look over to the main street, like there's nothing behind it. Um, and I know that I've added some more trees and stuff. You guys will see that in future videos. I've like closed the park in, um, so it has that theme park vibe now. But I will get back to that. I will probably show you guys that in a little tour around the park, when we come to that video. Um, but I am I'm struggling to figure out what it is, and I will find, if I literally want to figure out what it is, because if I can make my park run better, I would definitely do that. Also for you guys, for whenever it's finished, if you guys want to check it out for yourselves, that you won't have any problems with it, because I don't have the best computer. I really don't have. Um, and I've made bigger parks than this, and also been to bigger parks than this. So I'm 100% sure that I will this park will be finished nonetheless, and it will probably on my end it will probably not run that good. I'm still playing in pause mode and in high, so there's still a lot of things that can happen in this park. I'm hoping to figure out what the issue is, and make it run better. Because right now I'm getting about 26 to 34 FPS, and that is only when I build outside of the main street. As soon as I look over there, it like goes down to 16 or 18, and it's not fun. But I'm just so much into this park that I just want to finish it, so we're gonna do that nonetheless. But let me get back to what I'm doing here, guys. As I said and mentioned, I'm making more of these, and this is pretty much the first build of it. I will possibly add a few details more here and there. It's kind of pale right now, but I think when I have the two other buildings next to it, I will probably get some ideas on what to do. And one funny thing is that people have noticed now how big the Lego characters are, and I, for some reason, I actually thought that it was showable enough to see that they are quite big. Um, so that's also kind of why this Lego city I'm making here is gonna be this big. It's gonna feel like you're a tiny person going in a giant world. But it is what it is with these shapes, and also I rather wanted the Lego guys to fit in the houses than I wanted the guests to be in the same scale, because that just wouldn't be impossible. Um, but also I want to. I have a feeling now that whenever we get the UGC, I don't know if it's gonna be in the update here. We're gonna get here in October, or if they're gonna hold it down for a little bit. But I just know that for some reason that one guy or girl or whoever um, is gonna make tiny art shapes, if not even Lego bricks. So not that I'm in a hurry to finish this Legoland area, but I just wanna have it done so I don't have to think about, oh, I could have done this, I could done that now when I have these smaller art shapes. And I really don't want to go back to this area um, whenever it's done, because uh, I've also started on the Lego races, like the go-kart track, and but one thing I'm happy about though is the lapping on the coasters. Now I can actually make my kiddie coaster go those 2 rounds or 2 laps as I wanted it to. So it helps a lot. It really do. Um, but after I made this build, guys, I am jumping straight over to the other main street, uh, where I'm trying to make this funny coaster, as a spinning wild mouse coaster, uh, and that is because I got that idea that in Denmark I wasn't even born, but in the 60s, 70s, there was this children's show uh, called Magnus Taumus, which is basically a name, and then it's like the roof mouse, if you translate it directly, um, which is this mouse that gets to hear all the children's story before bedtime. So he goes in this what is it called? Like he lives in like the pipes that are at the roofs, and then he kind of like visits the children, and they tell him stories, or is it the other way around? I think it's those that tell him stories, and then yeah, it can be creepy in a way, but it also very cheerful. So take it how you want it, guys. But nonetheless, that's kind of the idea that I wanted to have here. So when I get an idea, as you guys know, I just go in and I make it. If it's not gonna work, then I will scrap it, and if it works, then it's gonna stay. But this coaster though, or this entire build of this coaster will not be finished at all. I have like 4 or 5 hours more recording of it. So this is only like the pre-start, and don't mind the coaster, guys, because it's gonna be remodified a lot more. It was just the idea that I wanted to try out first, and then I always go back and modify the layout and add not tons, but add a lot of scenery and all that stuff. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. And this was a quite long rant for me, never happened before, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it nonetheless. And yeah, got some tunes for you guys. Hope you will enjoy it. See you in the end. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. Um, as I said, it's super early progress um, of this coaster. It's gonna be so better in the backside too, on the backside, uh, and it also gonna be themed on the lift, and I'm gonna put elevator doors um, on all the where all the squares are, where it goes through the building. Um, and you saw me also starting here on this little building. I thought it kind of needed a little uh, makeover, so I kind of just added some balconies and stuff to it. Made it more presentable now when it has to stand next to a coaster and all. And of course, they can't really see inside, only the one that goes on the coaster. So I just have to like close down the lift in and stuff. And I also made like a big box on the back side. I told that in the start that I would probably just decorate both sides of the Main Street buildings, but now I see it may not be such a smart move since the FPS and why even bother when there's no guests there anyways, right? So I've kind of made a box to it too, and you guys will see that in the next video, and also some backstage stuff. And as I said, this park is really looking of something now after I kind of closed it in a little bit and such. Can't wait to show you guys that. So yeah, but also made a little bit of support and stuff because I want the coaster on the top there to go past. That's definitely one thing that's I mean the lift and the first part is staying, but all the rest is totally gonna uh, get modified, and also the station is gonna be pepped up a little bit too. A lot of stuff coming, guys, so don't worry. And I'll probably gonna post the new video of this sooner than previous than the usual 3 days because I just want you guys to see it. So if I get the time to get it out in the weekend, maybe I will. So, but yeah, guys. Anyways, let me know what you think of it all. And if you like the video, give it a like. Hope you have an awesome day, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.